When Nates tried to return, she failed, screaming, and she hurt badly. The three crows heard the sound and quickly rose from where they were sitting, but since it was quiet immediately after, they disappeared, circling to the left, searching. Then they said, "That is our aide Jorah," and as they returned to their perch, they heard voices behind them. Mates, in shock, was trembling and bleeding from her face. She was struggling to get up, trembling and shaking violently. Even though she was beautiful, she was vulnerable and gave herself away to anyone. The three crows, despite their pain and wounds, did not show it. They talked to each other, consoled each other, and took her back to where they had been sitting. When they told her that Megs might be attacked, she heard and, in frustration, hit her head against a rock, fainting. Gideon, at that time, finished his study and left without delay, going home. The crows started fighting, saying, "I will kill, I will kill." Suddenly, one of the phones rang loudly. "Hello, Yoni," it said. "Are you with Mnu?" His son said, "We are at the old place. Also, today on our sacred platform, there is a sacred leader who will protect you." They hung up the phone. They agreed to watch over Jonas because they feared and respected him. Nebrian, without talking to Megs, worried about her destruction. He kept calling her, trying repeatedly, but she was out of service range. Now she was thinking of going somewhere else. They were searching, and so far, those who stayed were following Gideon. They said they saw him inside the house. When Jonas arrived at the place where his friends were, he did not see Megs. Although he was worried, he found a big stick to break the door to get to Megs. Indeed, Jonas came like an angel. When his heart reached her, it was a miracle that she was alive. His friends were surprised and asked, "What happened to you?" He said, "No, she is not sick, but she's a student of the house." They laughed and said, "Oh, Yoni, be careful and be good." Jonas said, "No, I will teach her because I know. Tonight, I will bring the chickens that are noisy." Megs, however, was angry with me. Still, they agreed without arguing. Jonas did not want to wake up there, so he took her to the hospital. The whole day and night, the whole house heard Megs crying. She was desperately wanted but not found. The hyena ate her, her friends said, very upset. Megs entered the hospital. Within half an hour of waking up, what she saw was unbelievable. She escaped from the terrible pressure and the hospital. When she met Jonas, she was confused in her dream, trying to confirm the truth. Jonas was holding his head with his hands, saying, "Don't think about it, I am lost." Megs asked, "How did this happen? How did you come to this pressure?" "I did nothing." Jonas, with a dry mouth, told many lies and troubles. He told stories and reassured her. Megs happily accepted and forgave him. Because she was very weak, she could not move her heart for a few days. Today, she told Jonas, "I will stay here," and she hugged him there. Since Gideon heard about her destruction, he was mentally disturbed and restless, unable to sleep. Even though his friends wanted to find her, they could not. In the morning, Jonas brought Megs by contract taxi. Then he carried her to the women's dormitory. Gideon did not see them from afar. His friends were confused and asked what happened. He told them she fell into the pressure and that he found her. He said, "God forgive her," and returned. Megs said, "Yoni is here." He quickly returned and stood in front of her. Megs said, "What can I say to thank you? Words fail me." "Creator, repay your creation," she said, trembling as she accepted him. Gideon was watching them, not fighting, but wanting to know what was going on. However,